Thank you for joining me for the second kitchen show, everybody. I really appreciate you coming out. It is summertime here, and you know what that means? That everyone on Facebook just cannot wait for fall. I personally love summer. I love the clothes, I love the music, I love the sunshine, I love all the fancy little Starbucks drinks, you know, like pineapple smoothie, mochiata, latte. Okay, that doesn't exist, but Starbucks, you know, get a hold of me. And this summer is actually going to be my first anniversary with my husband. I know! Woo! Tax breaks! And everyone always asks us, well, so what's it like being married? And I mean, I guess I don't know if everyone just believes that we like each other. I don't know what they're meaning with that question, but the answer is the same as it was before. You know, we like each other, we love each other, and we're also complete assholes to each other. So, you know, that's marriage for you. But being married, it's like once you tell someone that you're married, it opens up this idea that they can just ask whatever personal questions they want. So usually when I tell someone I'm married, the next question is, oh, so you have kids? And I'm like, no. Oh, but you're expecting to have kids. Not really. And then the next question is, oh, but you must have pets. Like something. There must be something for you to nurture, woman. There must be. So I'm not quite sure what my husband's perspective is, but that seems to be mine, is everyone's just wondering, when are you going to give birth to a damn thing, and where are you going to nurture it? So, you know, just for people who are wanting to get married, that's in their future, just be prepared to have your private life just kind of out in the open for everyone to ask about. And, you know, you can just tell them that it's none of their goddamn business. That's basically my response. When I say basically, it's more of like passive-aggressive, like, and then just silence for about 30 seconds. And speaking of something that's none of your goddamn business, let's talk about my childhood. And this is basically just an awkward segue because I didn't know how to transition this right. So, as a kid, I was like pretty wacky, and I would get really obsessed with things. So, like, one year it was Lion King, one year it was 101 Dalmatians, one year it was Peanuts, and I just remember being really, really obsessed with Celine Dion, especially after Titanic came out. And I don't know if it's because I had, like, the biggest celebrity crush on Leonardo DiCaprio. He was, like, my first celebrity crush. It was serious. Like, I remember watching Titanic, and I was like, what are these feelings I'm feeling for this young gentleman? I don't know. And so I don't know if it was like associating Leonardo DiCaprio with Celine Dion, like imagining him serenading me. How would he serenade? No. He would not sing like Celine Dion. I think just having these epic romantic gestures to Celine Dion is what I was imagining. But, so I loved Celine, and my mom bought me her top 10 greatest hits album, and so I would stick that in my little, like, Discman, and I would take it everywhere, just like, Celine was the soundtrack to my life. And I just remember there being one... Can you hear that? The hounds have been contained. Where were we? So, Celine was serenading my life. And I just remember we were going in... My mom drove us into town one day, and I was sitting in the backseat of the car. And the rain was falling, and the clouds had just parted, so there's like little streams of God rays. And it was just so beautiful. And I was like, imagine if we just died right now. Like, how romantic would that be? Like, this is so, like, it was so weird. But I was like the car just slips, and then it flips, and I just imagined, like, slow-mo, like, EMTs, like, running up to my dead corpse and picking it up, and, like, my blood is, like, dripping down my arm onto the pavement, and, like, they're running slow-mo, and as they run, my Celine Dion album falls out of my Discman onto the pavement, and, like, rain sprinkles onto it, and the sun is shining, and it's reflecting, and there's, like, a shot of, like, the disc on the road, and then that shot turns into, like, the local news on the TV, like, talking about our family's death. Yeah, so this is, like, I don't know why, I was just, like, fantasizing about my death, but you know what, I was reflecting upon this the other day, and I was like, you know, that's a pretty good death. I mean, like, dying to Celine Dion beautiful rain with your family, no less. Like, there could be much worse ways to die. So I'm sorry that's a little bit morbid. That's just a little insight into my little kid brain and what I've become today. But thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it, and I cannot wait to tell you more wacky stories of me. And hopefully my dogs will shut the fuck up next time. Alright, see you guys.
Oh, this you crazy mother...